A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this.
Angel Reese is furious that Caitlin Clark received the Times Award for Athlete of the Year, and her followers are not happy about it. You ought to be working on earning buckets, but you're out here upset about Caitlin Clark's win.
Been since the articles dropped. It's been awesome, and just the reaction. Obviously, people so excited not only about women's basketball but about women's sports, and how excited and deserving not only myself but just women's.
While Ken is making history, the LSU Stars back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons you're missing layups and putting on such awful performances that even your own fans are staring at you.
Angel Reese has had a fairly impressive rookie season, but there's still a lot of room for improvement in her game, especially in her ability to finish around the basket. Fans are seriously questioning her basketball fundamentals as she has an atrocious ability to finish around the basket with efficiency. She is shooting a horrific 40.2% from the field, and is even shooting below 50% on shots less than 5 feet from the basket, and is shooting a terrible 13% on shots 5 to 9 feet from the basket.
Let's get started. Caitlin Clark is currently the face of basketball for women, and she has repeatedly demonstrated that she is a star for the next generation, whether it is through her ability to lead when things get tough, her unrivaled court vision, or her 40-0 triple-doubles. Every game fans are in awe of Caitlin Clark, and guards cry whenever she plays.
He's trying to redirect a pass. Clark, go!
What are you doing, Angel? Watching her highlights and growing irritated. Perhaps you should take notes instead. This is about impact, not simply numbers.
Oh, and Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. He was unable to get it in. And they play some beautiful basketball. Again, no Brianna Stewart today. Chicago's missed 7 straight shots.
That's off all screens. She's not getting any easy looks.
Reese, short cross. Allen just blew by Burke.
Caitlin's name excites. New athlete sells jerseys and puts butts in seats.
The only other being LeBron. She's the only basketball player ever to be named to Forbes 100 Most Powerful Women. She's only the second female sports figure to make the list in the last 20 plus years, with Serena Williams being the other. I feel like still a portion of WNBA analysts and talking heads, many of whom personal bribes, don't fully grasp the impact power of Winston Caitlin Clark. There's some Tiger Woods, Magic Bird, Lionel Messi rolled into one. She can retire tomorrow and still be remembered as one of the most important sports figures in the modern era. If she retired tomorrow, she will only be remembered as one of the most important if this growth is sustained. We can be honest about that. But this is the Forbes article. Well, the Forbes Most Powerful Women article. So the Indiana Fever rookie lit the match that set women's sports on fire this year, including a $2 billion media rights deal for the W.
She is everything you aspire to be, but you're too busy pouting in the corner to support her, which is not a flattering appearance. Angel, please click the bell symbol to subscribe, and give a like if you're enjoying this video as we take a close look at your game.
17, 18 rebounds tonight. What was
Oh, really? Okay.
19, right? 19.
Oh, okay. And it wasn't all offensive like people say.
Oh.
The problem is that you haven't lived up to the expectations that everyone wants to see, when instead they're watching you battle teams that you should be crushing. You entered the season with all the buzz surrounding LSU's national title run, and properly so.
But it doesn't end there. The compilation of missed layups by Angel can last for hours. Again, in that game against the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark, Reese had another catastrophic miss, and this one might be the worst in the video. She does the right thing by running right to the opposing block and receives a pass where she receives the most wide-open layup opportunity I've maybe ever seen, and then completely whiffed it.
Out for Clark.
You're more used to me on the floor is probably what she said. Reese kick it.
You should be the team star, but your performances frequently give the impression that you simply got out of bed and decided to play hoops on social media. Your missed layups have become common joke layups. How are you out there missing point-blank shots and then turning around to whine about Caitlin Clark's compliments? Angel, you have the easiest shot in basketball. Can you notice the difference between Caitlin's striking logo, 3ES, and your simple? Ops fans aren't just angry, they're growing impatient. And it's not just the missed shots, let's face it, this isn't just 1 or 2 terrible games, it's a trend.
Instead of trying to do something because they think the basket is inevitable.
10 turnovers for the Sky here tonight. Elizabeth Williams, Angel Reese. First opportunity not there.
But Reese misses and catches her offensive rebound. Maybe that double-double theory isn't so far off the mark, because if it's not, what do you make of this? In the biggest game of the year against Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever, Angel received a spectacular entry pass that left her alone again. And she doesn't only miss the wide open layup, but bricks it. Then she managed to catch her own rebound, pivot multiple times, and then throw up a prayer that will never go in.
Joy to come alive in the second half.
Opponents are outplaying you, grabbing more rebounds than you, and making you appear ineffective on the court rather than working to get better. It appears that you're more concerned with maintaining your social media presence, Instagram photos. And TikToks don't win championships. Angel's work on the court does. Not only are you failing yourself, but your team as well. Fans of LSU were hoping for a leader who could lead the team to greater heights, but instead they are seeing inconsistent play and a growing discrepancy between performance and ability with each game.
Reese spinning, and as the shot clock expires, the ball goes out of bounds and it belongs to New York.
This is a physical game. Oh, I think
Minescu brought help over on Kennedy. Carter going in underneath, and that was the chance. Inside, Cardozo and Reese both frustrated.
Oh, and Teaspoon got teed up.
You should be the team star, but your performances frequently give the impression that you simply got out of bed and decided to play hoops on social media. Your missed layups have become common joke layups. How are you out there missing point-blank shots and then turning around to whine about Caitlin Clark's compliments? Angel, you have the easiest shot in basketball. Can you notice the difference between Caitlin's striking logo, 3ES, and your simple? Ops fans aren't just angry, they're growing impatient. And it's not just the missed shots, let's face it, this isn't just one or two terrible games, it's a trend.
Mabry trying to add to it. Got Allen on the move. On the kick to Reese. She comes middle. Does not go. Fighting for the rebounds.
Her four teammates have their arms up in the air at the same time because they don't understand how she can have such tunnel vision. Notice literally all of her team is calling for the